Good evening. This video will cover the Module 7 laboratory experiment for MEC 314. In this lab, we are to use a thermistor, a DAC, and LabVIEW to monitor the temperature of water from 0 to 100 degrees centigrade. My VI consists of a DAC assistant, which is used to configure the DAC to use the thermistor resistance value on the DMM input and output that value to this converter. The converter converts the dynamic data into a scalar, which is then sent to this divider block. That value is divided by 10,000 because of the value of the thermistor. The output of that divider block is then routed to this block, which takes the natural log of that value. That output is routed to our formula block, where this formula uses that value, and these four values here, A1, B1, C1, and D1, in that formula. The output of that formula is our temperature in Kelvin, which can be seen here, and also that value is output to the GUI, displayed on the GUI. We take that value of Kelvin and subtract 273.15 using this block, and that gives us our temperature in Celsius on the GUI. I also added this formula, which converts that Celsius value into Fahrenheit, just so I could have a conversion to Fahrenheit, which was what I used to reference and make sure that my thermistor was reading correctly, as my reference device uses or displays in Fahrenheit. That Celsius value is also routed down to the temperature chart, which is where we'll be able to view the plot on the GUI. The final addition to the VI is the LED indicator, which is to illuminate whenever the temperature of the water is between 70 and 100 C. That's achieved by using these two comparators, which compare the Celsius value, and if it is greater than 70 and less than 100, this AND gate will be true and it will illuminate the LED. If either of those are false, then the AND gate output will be false and the LED will not be illuminated. In the next video, we will show the GUI. In this part of the video, we'll show the GUI, which is the user interface for the previously discussed block diagram. Starting up here in the top row, we have three temperature indicators. The first one is in Kelvin, the next one is in Celsius, and the last one is in Fahrenheit. I added the Fahrenheit temperature indicator just so I could see a comparison with one of my thermometers that I have that reads in Fahrenheit. Below those three indicators is our temperature chart, which once the program is initiated, we'll start seeing the temperature plotted on this chart. And the final addition to the GUI is the LED indicator shown here that will illuminate whenever the temperature is between 70 and 100 C. At this point, I'm going to go turn on the burner, and we will also start the program, and we'll start seeing data as it's collected from the thermistor. Okay, so the stove has been turned on, and I also started the VI program that is recording the temperature from the thermistor, and we can see that right at the second the temperature is 2.14 degrees Celsius. Temperature is now increasing. And we're up to about 4 degrees Celsius now. just crossed the 70 degrees C threshold, and as you can see, the LED indicator is now green, indicating that the temperature is between 70 and 100 C. And the temperature has been on a continuous increase, as shown in this plot. And now we can see that we have, at least according to the thermistor, we have exceeded 100 degrees C, and the indicator is turned off. The water is now boiling, and this concludes this part of the video that shows the GUI operation and the thermistor measuring temperature of the water.